What's up, Trojans? I'm back. I'm here to finish off opening the Marvel Play Boosters. I actually got a little antsy offline, so I pulled this from this box, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I also got the, what is that? Secret Invasion. A couple other rares as well. I'll probably go over them at the end. It'll be a whole recap thing. But anyway, let's start with this one here. I was just about to open them, so I kind of got this one started and just get into it. Nice and easy. All right, here's the Sturdy Shield. Fun, interesting token. I don't think I've gotten that one yet. And then, let's see. I have not seen a good common from this set. Let me know if I'm missing anything. I am kind of keeping them in a giant pile here right now. Just like undesirable cards that I don't think are worth anything. And then I have cards that I see potential in, and then good cards right here. So that's kind of the pile system I'm going with. See, like that doesn't really have much potential to be. I don't think that's good. What? That's dumb. There's a billion other ways to do that. Like literally a billion. And the Wrecking Crew. Wow, fun. I mean, for an X cost spell, like that's not the worst one. You could really make someone lose a lot of life. There's kind of a card that does that. Destroy target tokens. Funny. All right, not horrible. Oh, let's see. Copy X. Oh, but it's only a creature. So like, oh boy, like your best case scenario is like a board wipe. If it was something like, ooh, a foil. I mean, it's a basic, but it's a foil. Nah, it's garbage. I feel like I have to put this in the good pile just because it's like one of the rares and it has some potential. All right. See, 2 minutes to open 1 play booster is definitely not a good rate. I can't help it. Like, I'm trying to figure out what cards will be good for myself, and I'll try to speed this up. All right. Let's clue to the side. So we're just going to go past all the commons because not a single one's good. All right. See, but that's not horrible. Like, that's not a bad card. So, okay, we'll put that there. And then, no, that sucks. Enchanted creatures control. Oh, I mean, I guess that's not horrible. You do get, like, it's extra card draw. If you can keep that creature alive, that's actually pretty good. Free extra card draw for 1 mana. Like, there's group hug cards that, like, the benefit is you draw extra cards, and then everyone else has to draw a card. So for 1 mana, I actually think that's really good. Oh, I got that card before. That one's... Yeah. Right. Yeah, that one's not good. Oh, whoa, this is a mythic. I was looking at Titania. All right, we got Avengers Assemble, Flash, Heroes I Control get +2/+2. There's kind of already a card that does that. At the beginning of each end step, though, if I attack with a hero this turn, or a hero entered the battlefield under my control this turn, oh, I can draw a card. Okay, so as I said before, like, card draw is huge. So, yeah, that actually is a really good card. Because you get the card draw and the creature buff. This weird version of Iron Man. Like I said, really only because of the card draw, I'll put it there. It's interesting. But getting another mythic here is pretty nice, All right, that one only took 2 minutes because of the mythic. It's easier opening them off screen. All right. So we got this. Let's see here. So we'll just breeze past these commons. Even take up the shield. Like, it's, I mean, the art's cool. but there's way better cards that do that same exact thing. Okay, fine. Just because of the full art, well, I'll put it there. Enchantment enters, exile target tap creature. These are the worst. They all suck. Not a single good version of those. Except for the fact that you could use them in, like, standard or some nonsense. I'm going to have to go no there. The Shield Helicarrier. Crew 6 is Insanity. Oh, the Thing. Oh, whenever they deal damage to a player, 2/1/1 counters on him. I mean, wow, that's actually pretty good. We'll put that here. We'll put that here. It's in the good pile. No, whoa, that wasn't even my rare. Here's my rare. Wolverine. He fights somebody. This is such a weird way to incorporate his healing ability. Like, he takes... You have to one-shot him. You just have to nuke him. Okay. Interesting. I don't see much benefit to him except for the fact that he is, like, fake indestructible. I mean, the enters is cool, don't get me wrong, but I can't really put that anything beyond the mid pile. What? Stature. Okay. So, but I almost want to keep her power 1. All right, that's fun. Ooh, that's a nice island. I like that island. All right, the island goes in the good land pile. That's on the left here. It's just out of the screen. Okay, that one took longer because we had a lot of unique cards. All right, let's open this. All right, so we got the token here. Flip this around. All right, now I'll just breeze past these commons. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I didn't recognize any of those cards, but spoilers. All right, artifacts, one less to... Man, that's good. Man, that's good right away. That's on par for artifacts cost. I mean, artifact decks. That's it. That's good right there. 2 only to cast black equipment. That is something. Black equipment. Oh, man. That's interesting. It's an uncommon, but I gotta take another look at that. Because that's wild. Okay, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains first strike and... I mean, not the end of the world, but I'll put that in the mid. Okay, here's the spoiler card. Cyber Drive Awakener. It's full art, so I don't even know how rare it is. Wonderful. The other artifacts fly, and whenever he enters, each non-creature artifact becomes a 4/4 until end of turn. Because of the art, I mean, I'll probably have to put it right here. Okay, here's my actual rare. A little buff guy. I mean, it's good for, like, a heroes deck. I feel like I do, even though it's my rare. It's gotta go there. Okay, here's a good card. Gain control of up to 2 target creatures with total mana value 6 or less for as long as that remains. Okay, that's good. Creatures I control get +1/+1, gain vigilance. And then, I can have them fight. So this is actually really funny. I kind of like this idea as a saga. It works very well. So I take 2 creatures that my opponents have. Then I buff the better one and give it vigilance and attack with it. And if it doesn't die and I still have both of them, one of them dies. Because I can just have them fight each other. So that's a really good card. Oh, that's a really nice... Wow, that's a nice Plains. Okay. Wow, that's good stuff. All right, planes over there and garbage right here. And Hollywood Smothers is going to be, like, off camera soon. He's getting filled up with cards. All right, that was fine speed, I think. We'll get through these packs eventually. We are 5. Ooh, this is a wild token. Legendary creature cat with landfall. Whoa. All right. Here we go. Let's just go past all these commons. All right. There's so many different versions of every single character. Whenever Luke Cage attacks alone. Like, all right, that's not good. He's not attacking alone. That's not good. There's no scenario where that's good. What is... okay. Teamwork. Okay, to do double strike and trample, there's scenarios where that's really good. I'm not sure exactly where, but we'll put it there. No, there's no way that's good. It's a 4/4 for 4. No, there's way better value at that. All right, Daredevil. We got Daredevil here. He's already a rare. You may look at the top card at any time. That makes sense. Whenever you attack, you may exile the top card of your library. If that card is a hero, he gets a little buff. And then you can play the card. All right, with the buff, like, that's kind of cool. It goes in the heroes theme. We can at least mid that. I feel like I can only mid that, though. Doesn't seem like... I really thought I had, like, an extra card there. This... I guess the foil felt thick. I don't know. Both of these are garbage, though. Okay. Let's go. Man. I want, like, a win out of this play booster. Like an undeniable win. Not like the $15, Squirrel Girl. Which I know everyone likes Squirrel Girl. She seems like a good card. There's no real other reason to like Squirrel Girl. I mean, I guess she beat Thanos. Alright. Here we go. Red Guardian. That dealt damage this turn. That's just a funny card, but there's better. There's better if you're gonna go that route. Kid Loki. Okay, this is where I see a lot of people be like, oh, there's too many legendary creatures. Right here. Right here. Why is Kid Loki a legendary creature? Just be like Baby Wizard or something. Like, why are there so many legendary creatures? Like Archangel of Thune, Quilled Great Worm. These are not legendary creatures. Craterhoof Behemoth is not a legendary creature. Yet it feels like a legendary creature. Like it could be. So just be like Baby Wizard or something. And then use Kid Loki's photo. You did not need to print this many legendary creatures. Each creature you control that you've put one or more 1/1 counters on this turn has hexproof. I mean, cool. It's not even playable. It only helps himself, really. And hexproof, like, for the turn, like... Whiplash? The number of equipment attached to him? Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, here we go. We got Vision Quest. Search my library for an artifact creature card with minute value X or less. Put it on the battlefield. X additional 1/1 counters on it. If X is 4 or greater, gains haste. And then I have to shuffle. It's not even that good. I mean, yes, I guess it's like search. Okay, I got the Vision pack. What are we doing here? Yeah, it's garbage. Okay. I was really trying to think about some of those cards, and I should not have put that much thought into any of them. Because I don't even think Wizards did. Although you gotta feel bad for Wizards because they have to put thought into commons. Like, oh boy, gotta make sure this common's good. I already have one of those. Oh, actually, this is a really good card. I saw a video on this, so I'll put that in the good section. It does a bunch of things. 1/1 counters have trample. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control. And it does give out trample. It kind of does all of the things. U.S. Agent John Walker. When enters, create colors. Named Sturdy Shield. Okay, why? Okay, the card sucks, but why does U.S. Agent John Walker have black? He's a good guy. They're like, oh, what? Because he's beating a guy with the shield? No, that scene genuinely annoyed me when I saw. I mean, it's a bad card, so it goes to this pile. But they're like, oh no, why is he beating up the guy that just killed his best friend? Like, I don't know. Maybe because it's the right thing to do. Like, this is why people like Deadpool and Punisher. All right, exile all creatures. Each player may put any number of creatures from their... Oh, that's a really good... Oh, I got another rare here. Is this my foil? Oh, it just happened to be a rare. Okay. At the beginning of your first main phase, comes a copy of up to one target artifact, non-or enchantment or land. Okay. Oh, so he's just a... But at the beginning, until my next turn. So that's really good. That's a cheap copy, actually. That's actually one off on the normal copy rate. That's incredibly useful. Yeah, that's a really good card. Man. Ah, man. You got me thinking, though, now on that. All the Marvel TV shows, so many of them have been garbage. And it really sucks, because I was so excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, I thought Endgame was really good. I don't think it's as good now. But apparently they're going to re-release it, and it might fix some stuff. So that would be cool. It was amazing to watch in theaters when you don't think about certain things, Endgame I'm talking about. But then you go home and you think about it, and it's like, oh, man, it could have been a little bit better. Could have had a plot that, allowed more things to happen afterward. Like, you can do a big finale and still allow stuff to happen. Like, look at Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith did this perfectly. Yes, I know it's a prequel, so the originals had to already happen. But all this nonsense happens. It's like, oh no. I mean, I guess it goes with the bad guys kind of win in Revenge of the Sith, so that makes it a little bit easier. But, you have a big finale, and then it still allows a whole trilogy to happen right after it. Endgame really felt like the end, and tough to follow up. But they already had Spider-Man coming, so they clearly had some plans. And Spider-Man Far From Home was a really great film. I don't think that's good. I mean, it's a land. Maybe it has value, so I'll put it there. But, yeah, that guy sucks. But so many of those Marvel shows end up being really bad. Falcon Winter Soldier being, honestly, one of the worst culprits. I didn't even watch WandaVision. I haven't watched a bunch of them. Loki is really great. I imagine Loki would be amazing to watch high. I have not. I unfortunately tried to watch it sober. But if you do turn your brain off while watching Loki, it's a great show. You just bounce around, you see a bunch of wacky stuff. It's cool. If you would put one or more counters on a permanent you control, put that many plus one of each of those kinds of counters. Okay, so it's one of those are, I guess you get the mana. I mean, the mana is probably the biggest thing there. And the fact that you're doing this in like a counters deck, I could see that being good. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I feel like I have an extra card coming. I'm going to draw my second card. Okay. 6/6 with Trample. That's cool. Whenever an artifact you control enters, draw a card. Triggers once each turn. That's good. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Last video, I got Falcon Captain America and then it's Captain America's shield, and they fit perfectly together. This is good. I like this card. I really like the idea of this card anyway, even without making Falcon Captain America. It's so good to have a toughness buff. And then you get to tap something. There's value there. This is a really nice card. I'm happy about this. I like that card. I like that card. I imagine I just put it in this pile. It's a great card. Oh, a full art forest. That's cool too. Okay. What's this garbage card doing here? Captain America shield. Yeah, should have gone to John Walker. I'm serious. Falcon Winter Soldier genuinely pissed me off as a show because they hype up this John Walker character. And they're like, no, he's actually like the bad guy. It's like, no, he's not. He's the main character. Whoa, is my token? My token was this again. Are you kidding me? I guess I'm making a token pile, but that is garbage. All these stupid commons. All right. Oh, there's a full art planes in the back. That's all I saw. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not bad. It's not amazing. It's something worth the mid pile, for sure. Alright, I'm not making a villains deck anytime soon, and that is a very generic style card that I know is not amazing. Alright, rewrite some history. Whenever one or more creatures I control become tapped, draw a card. Discard a card. When the fourth plan encounter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. You return up to... Okay, I gotta think about this a little bit. Does bring things back to the hand, so it's kind of like card draw. Yeah, it's draw a card, discard a card. That's the mid pile. I mean, I guess it's worth that. All right, whenever I put one or more 1/1 counters. This... I kind of have to put it in this pile just for the, the little Fantastic Four combo. Oh, hang on, this is a mythic. All right, let's go. 2/1, Black Widow, Super Spy. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. I can put a 1/1 counter on her. If I don't, I may cast the exiled card, and then any type can be spent to cast it. Okay, well... I mean, that kind of sucks. I would probably just put a 1/1. Man, that's not good. That's a mythic, too. So it kind of has to go in this pile just because it's a mythic, but that's really not a good mythic. Doesn't really do much. I feel like uncommons do that, no? I feel like I've seen uncommons that do the same thing. It would have been really funny if Magic made, like, one of the most random characters, honestly, kind of like John Walker, one of the best characters in Magic now. like the absolute best commander. Even if they made him, like, Orzhov or something, like, it would have been so funny. Realistically, he's Boros. Like, if you're gonna do John Walker, he's Boros. You gotta add red, because he's angry. And not blue. That would be the difference between, like, Captain America and him. Captain America would have blue, red, white, and blue, of course. Because, he has a little bit more intelligence. He thinks before, doing certain things. So if John Walker wanted to be smarter, he would have brought that guy into an alleyway before beating him over the head with the shield. That would have been intelligence. All right. Tap to pay a teamwork cost. You gotta have the deck for it, but I feel like if you do, it's one of the best cards in that deck. When Killmonger enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls, as long as there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Yeah, honestly, it's not a good card. But on Killmonger, something that really could have used a lot more lore, and it's a shame. It's a real shame that Chadwick Boseman passed as they were developing Wakanda. He's awesome. Like, rest in peace. He really performed that role well and was amazing as Black Panther. So it's a shame that we couldn't get more Wakanda. I feel like that hurt the second Black Panther movie a lot. And like a show there would have been good. Oh man, so much. Alright, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile another target non-land, non-token permanent, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. It's not bad. I mean, I get blink decks would be. Let's go! I've wanted these. I want all of these lands. These lands are so good. These are the best lands. I'm serious. These are amazing. Love those lands. Love those lands. You get either the colors if you have a basic land. And why would you not have a basic land and a dual color deck? All right, that was my rare, right? Oh, no, this is my rare. Shield. When it enters, exile up to one target creature you control, return to the battlefield under... Okay, that's the mid pile. But, I love those lands. That land's awesome. Probably not worth that much. Probably worth like $5 or whatever, right? Pays for the pack, I guess. But the design of them is really, really nice. Really nice. All right. We're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. Look at this pile. This pile's getting so tall. Okay. Got Ghost, the Spectral Saboteur. He just can't be blocked. It needs Flash. Can't be blocked is kind of insane. On a card, especially, like, I know Dimir has a lot of things like that. No, instead of the really good pile, probably the mid one. I kind of answered my own question there. Blue has a lot of stuff that says similar things. And at 3, like, as cool as it is, removal's fine. For 2 in black, that's whatever. All right, White Widow. When she enters, one counters. Graveyard to hand. Honestly, that's not even good. Red Hulk. Oh. Red Hulk's a beast. Sheesh. That's kind of what I was joking about before. Non-creature spells you control have improvised. I mean, sheesh. That's also really good. And that has commander potential, honestly. Okay, I like that. Oh, and that's the pack. Okay. Atlantis attacks it, whatever. It's a common. All right. Almost done here. Think I got 5 left. All right. This is going to be a little long of a video, but we'll keep it moving. I mean, since, I'm opening Marvel Magic packs as well, Spider-Man's coming out soon, and that looks good. Doomsday, I'm up in the air about. Really up in the air about Doomsday. I don't know. That trailer, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks really cool. And it's good to see Thor being Thor instead of, like, Fat Thor. I'm just going to put all those, even though it's full art. Yeah, there's no way Blazing Crescendo's worth, like, the most. But, it's not Fat Thor. It's, like, Thor coming back from Infinity War. He's the main character, and he's going to be going around collecting all this stuff. And it seems cool at its face. And then you have Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr., obviously that's a big draw and stuff, but I just don't know where they're going to take anything, how they're going to do it. Like, it feels like, kind of like a fan film plot line, honestly. All right. But it might be really good. I don't know. Maybe another trailer would get me excited. To the hand's not really that good. Too evil to stay dead's funny. Graveyard. So you have to, literally, if you don't do teamwork, The spell says choose target creature card in your graveyard. So you have to do teamwork. I mean, I don't know. The midsection, graveyard to battlefield can be good. Look at the top card of the library, reveal it, and draw it if it's an artifact. All right. Oh, sweet, Dark Fortress. That's another one of those lands. It's not full art, but I'm just going to throw it around anyway. I think I only have one deck where I have Rakdos, so put it in there. Scientist Supreme. Pay 2 life, copy. Oh, that's good. Copy and abilities for 2 life. I'm guessing, yeah, once each turn, but still, for only 2 life. Let's see. That's honestly even better than tapping. Oh, gosh, there's actually so many packs left. Oh, I thought I was almost done. There's like 6 packs left. Oh, okay. Whew. And how is everyone doing? Waiting for me to open these packs, huh? And getting random Marvel takes. Like, the last Marvel movie that was watchable was Thunderbolts. Which wasn't really that old, but I literally didn't watch Fantastic Four. I don't even know what happens. It didn't look good to me. I used to watch all of them, too. Like, all of them. Like, I actually really liked Ant-Man. I was trying to read this card. It's not bad. Permanent Indestructible's fine, yeah. I feel like I put this in the mid pile already, so I just gotta look at that. Maybe it's, like, really valuable or something. Ooh, it is Exile on this Extinction event. Full art, too. I mean, this is beautiful. I like that. Whoa, another full art on World War Hulk. Oh, this is the insane card I was talking about in my last video. To get this in the comic version is crazy. Out of a play booster? Wow. Okay. Political. Whoa, what a pack. What a pack. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you wait this long, guys. So World War Hulk, forget what the other two things say. The first red or green creature spell you cast that turn is free. So you just get something for free. And, you know, in those colors anyway, you know you're packing absolute haymakers in there. You know you have the Crater Hoof ready to go. See, I said it correctly that time. Also a reference to my last video, which was a while ago now. I think I recorded it on July 4th. It was right before I left. That trip was certainly something. I went out to a desert just to hang out for a week. I was looking for aliens. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. Didn't see any. I mean, I guess that's not bad. Okay, you know what? No, I changed my mind. That's the mid pile. Drawing cards, I feel like, should always be the mid pile, but that's a really expensive way to do this. Like, a really expensive way to do that. There's always going to be a better option. That's a really good card. Just because it copies. Oh, there we go. Here's another wild card. The 10 rings. Max hand size 10 because, of course, a little flavor there. But at the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 10 cards in hand, you just draw cards equal the difference. That is a really, really good card. Anyway, this is a mid. What a card. What a card. Okay, the bottom of this play booster box is coming through. Don't tune out yet. We got 3 packs left. And I'm kind of on a roll right now. I got 2 of the awesome lands. I got 10 rings. Captain America shield. Up next is Mind Stone. Ooh, a Jackson Dart autograph. I wish. That's what I really need. Okay. Actually, I had to get one. I got a mini helmet of Jackson Dart. But I want something, like, cool. Like, that I pulled. Cool, you know. Like, there's a 1-of-1 Eli Manning and Jackson Dart signed card where they're, like, throwing jabs at each other. Or at least Eli threw one at Dart. He's like, well, I have Super Bowl rings, buddy. It's like, oh, man. That'd be so cool. It's obvious it's 1-of-1. Like, 1 in, like, 20 million, probably. Maybe draw your second card. That's a decent card. That's all right. That's all right. Hex Magic. That's horrible. That's horrible. Like, that's no. I just bet there's cards that do that way better. Okay. Sure. Okay. No. Doom. Whenever a villain you control enters, your opponent loses 1 life. Oh, this is one of those. 5th plan counter. Okay, well, you do get them for free, so I will put that in the good section. Oh, hang on. It's a 2 rare pack. Let's go. Ms. Marvel. No max hand size. Vigilance Reach. Whenever I cast a spell that targets a creature I control, I draw a card. There's potential there. So I'll put that in the good section, because I'd have to think about that. Spider-Man to the rescue. No one dies when he enters. I could tap him. And some random guy gains indestructible. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. There's just better cards that do that. There's sorceries that... Teferi's Protection exists, you know? And I don't want to hear... No, but that's like a $30 card or some nonsense. Because, like, it's a better version of the card that already exists. Cheaper and protects all of the creatures. It's going to be more expensive. The problem is... I mean, yeah, that's the first one I could name... But because we're talking about a gap that large, I guarantee you that... Oh, did I get another one of the stupid token packs? Yes, I did. I should not be opening them off camera, but it makes it a lot easier on me. Because I can focus on smashing them. I'm starting to really hate those full art commons. Okay. Night Nurse, the healer of heroes. Well, see, again, why Night Nurse? Night Nurse is a legendary creature. Once upon a time in Magic, Night Nurse would be a creature. And it would make sense. It would still be a human doctor hero. Same abilities, but it wouldn't be legendary. Like, why does this need to be my commander? Choose target permanent in my graveyard that was put there from anywhere and return to my hand. Yeah, see, like, that's a fine, simple card. I'm putting it in the garbage pile, but that's a fine, simple card that does not need to be legendary. Like, who's making that their commander? These cards are always at least the mid pile. You're drawing cards and things are happening. All right, that's garbage. That targets a creature. That's actually probably pretty good. Like mid-good. I changed my mind. Avengers Under Siege. Okay. 2 damage to each non-villain creature and each opponent. Okay. I mean, I guess it's good for like a villains deck. The mid-pile. It's kind of what the mid-pile's for. Things like that. They're like overly... specific. Oh, finally, the last one. The last one. This box is taking so long to open. I feel like normally I can go through them a little bit faster. I don't know, I'm trying to talk about stuff. I think that's the biggest thing. I need to come up with another really one wild Marvel take. Oh no, Black Widow's the best character. Actually, no, I could see someone saying that. Black Widow's not a bad character. Alright. I'll just sit here and go through these. My favorite character throughout the whole thing has been Thor, so I mean Doomsday's kind of made for me, but Endgame kind of sucked because of Fat Thor. Whenever Ant-Man attacks, pay 1. Like, I actually thought Thor was the best of the starting movies. Second, props to Captain America. It's really good. Nothing against Iron Man. Honestly, all three of those movies are amazing. It's kind of crazy that, like, DC couldn't just replicate that. Like, DC's been trying to kick off a universe for over 10 years now. And they just haven't done it because they didn't want to put the time into origin stories. Like, Man of Steel was probably a fine start to a universe. And then they're just like, all right, now let's speed run this into Justice League. And it's like, you can't do it. You have to build up the universe first. Like, the DCAU, the cartoon animated series, they did 2 full series detailing the adventures of Batman and Superman before they joined the Justice League. 2 entire series. And in the Superman series, they established Batman and Superman, like, didn't really connect. And then they met in that series. The epic couple episodes, by the way. Highly recommend. And that's how you start a comic book series. Like, that's how you get into getting all of these characters together. You start with your core band, you build them up as characters, and then you mash them together. You can't just mash them together with no context. All right, whenever he attacks, you may pay 1. Not that I need to watch, Bruce Wayne's parents get shot every time. Same thing with, like, Peter Parker. It's like, all right, let's see someone die. Like, you don't gotta show that every time. You don't gotta, like, do zoom-ins and stuff. Like, we kind of all know it happens. Just have him reference it at one point, and it's good. All right, whenever Ant-Man attacks, I may pay 1. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay. Whenever you put a 1/1 counter on a creature... Oh, only once each turn. Honestly, that can probably trigger a few turns, though. Put that there. Stores that control would deal non-combat damage. Instead, deals that much damage plus X, where X is this creature's power. That has a lot of potential, actually. Actually, that much damage plus X is actually really, really good. That has uses. That actually has a lot of uses. Yeah, especially if you can up her power. All right, whenever this creature dies, return to the battlefield under her owner's control with the 1/1 counter. She loses this ability, but gains haste, which she already had. All right, that's funny. That's funny enough. When it enters, target player reveals the number of cards from their hand. Little 1 plus the number of creature cards in my graveyard. And then have them discard it. That is pretty funny. Oh, let's go. This is a really good card. This is a really, really good card. So whenever a player or permanent becomes the target of an ability you control, I draw a card. You know how crazy this can get? I mean, Flash or anything, copying, resetting. There's so many ways to take advantage of this on such a cheap card. Oh! Whoa, what a final pack bonus card. Foil Scarlet Witch. Wow. Wow. So instants and sorceries I cast with mana value 4 or greater are X less to cast, where X is her power, which is already 2. 1 equipment, and we're sheesh. Wow, what a card. What a final pack. I don't think I've ever ended a box on a pack like that. All right, let's just go over the hits here. Some of these are probably going to be out of order and maybe arguable hits, But I want to go over them quick. Okay. So we have Scarlet Witch, Loki, Hawkeye Young Avenger. I see potential there, Ant-Man, I see potential there, Ms. Marvel, I see a good bit of potential there. I see potential here. It's a rare. Really great card. 10 rings. Echo has a lot of potential. Copying things. Political Triumph has some potential. It's just... So that's 1 mana and can really pay off there. World War Hulk, insane in the comic format. Really good potential. I mean, free stuff, and this is awesome. And the fact that I got it in this format, too, oh, man. Like, you want to talk about board wipe in black, it's this. And you can choose, like, your best creature and wipe it at everything but it. Yeah, it's really good. Flavorful. Just potential, really. I mean, copying abilities, again, huge. Earnhardt, I mean, the improvise, I think, can be pretty good. Red Hulk has a lot of potential and just direct damage. Honestly, I don't even like this card that much, but it is a mythic. Invisible Woman just has the potential with the combo. Captain America Shield has a ton of potential. I mean, there's so many other decks that use toughness as a thing. Some potential. Honestly, I could probably move that one. Some potential. I could probably move that one. I mean, I know I get a lot of mana here with Doc Samson, but Absorbing Man. Oh, yeah, the copying is actually really good. Yeah. Worlds within worlds is pretty wild. Board wipe, and then I replace what I want because I have the cool cards. Training Regimen. It's good. Another. This one, very flavorful. Pretty cool. I just like the full art, really, but it has potential. Ronin. Oh, yeah, just black equipment. That's why I did that. Artifact decks, would love that. I mean, this one's really good. Again, that Fantastic Four combo. Avengers Assemble, definitely kind of on brand. There's other cards that kind of do the same thing. The Flash and the +2/+2. And it's all creatures instead of just heroes. But if you're doing a heroes deck, this is a must include because you also get the card draw. Super Intelligence definitely has some potential. Ruinous Wrecking Crew has some potential. This card, really good. Tons of potential. So whenever she enters or attacks, I get a squirrel token. Then she loves squirrels so much that for just 4 mana, I get X 1/1 green squirrel tokens, where X is the number of squirrels I already control. So she just copies all those squirrel tokens that she already created. But if I'm running like her and Shatterfang or some nonsense, just forget about it, Secret Invasion's pretty good, kind of a copying thing, and gets rid of the original creature temporarily, so just don't choose something with an ETB, and you're looking good. Captain America Living Legend. Origin of the Avengers. Just value for heroes and stuff, but even without that, a simple 2-mana spell that can scry 2 and put a 1/1 counter on things. Nice. Mr. Fantastic, again, that combo, the Fantastic Four combo. Actually, don't think I have Johnny, the red one. But whenever one or more tokens you control enter, you can draw a card. I mean, that's really good. There's a lot of decks that would do that. This one's pretty good. Deal the damage and then destroy a land. Fing Fang Foom would love that. Oh, I did get that. Look at that. I forgot about this. So there we go. I have the Fantastic Four combo. It's in my hand right now. Cloak and Dagger, definitely some potential here. I gotta, think about that one a little bit more. This one's really good, doing auto-activate abilities. So, I mean, this guy can come out and just pay for himself, potentially. Captain America, Wings of Freedom. That's the big one I pulled last time. Looks cool. Has a really cool mechanic, buffing those heroes. Jennifer Walters is a good card. Kind of gets big on the other side. I don't really want to flip it right now. Here's the flip version of this one, though. Cast non-creature spell, 1/1 counters. All right. Now I put there. Put one version there. So, and I have the other one somewhere else. Okay. If I control another hero, which I would if I had that combo. All right. The Vision. Not bad. And then I also had another... I have a Thor. That's funny, double prowess. But I have another World War Hulk right here. Really good card, World War Hulk. I mean, green, doing what it does best, finds a way to cheat out insanely huge creatures. So there we go. That's all the big hits from my Marvel Play Booster box. I have gift bundles as well. I might make a video opening those. or at least one of them. But I got a lot of the cards I liked out of that set, so I'm not really in a rush to do that now. It would really just be looking for a Mind Stone, but that's probably about as rare as me finding a Jackson Dart autograph in Futures, so yeah, I wouldn't count on it. I've opened a lot more Futures than I have Marvel Play Boosters, and not gotten that thing. Either of those things, actually. Don't have a Mind Stone or a Jackson Dart autograph that I pulled, so yeah, not a ton of luck there, but you know, maybe when I go to make those, I will get lucky that time. I hope you enjoyed that video. I definitely got rambling somewhere in there, but I hope it was worth the wait to see some of those packs, and some of those were really good. Got that recap there. I want to get back to opening sports cards at some point. I might have to buy some when the Giant season comes back around. I've been away on a couple trips recently. But, you know, the last video I did, you know, I was opening a lot of Leaf Futures. You know, the last sports card video I did, at least, I was opening a lot of Leaf Futures. And so one of them, I got this. That was really cool. And this I opened a while ago. The video is probably not titled correctly for me getting a Abraham Lincoln card with a game-used piece of the White House. But, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope this wasn't too long. Let me know if I missed any huge polls down in the comments below, or if you have any comments on any of the polls. I also got those lands as well. Should I mention that? So I got 2 of the cool lands from the set. Really excited about that. All right, but don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, especially if you're still listening. If you're still listening to me talk right now and you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. You clearly like what I have to say about something. I don't know what that something is, but maybe my voice helps you relax somehow. I have no idea, but I mean, just give the video a like. You're literally listening to me tell you this right now, and you not reaching over and throwing your phone out the window, instead of, you know, ignoring this, you could just like the video, and that's probably just going to save you the time, because you could just like the video now and then close it, because it's almost over. It's basically over at this point. I don't know if that was a good request to like the video. Anyway, like the video, please. All right, see you in the next one.